how big of a problem has the teachers unions been trying to get stuff through? I mean, do they have a lot of lobbying power in here in
No.
Utah, or
Not as much in Utah. I mean, it's the reason why they become a sizable voice is because they pull money from all around the country to help. Like with this referendum they're running, they're getting money from all over out of state. So collectively as a nation, they're a big group. In Utah, they're not that big, but
In my opinion, though, when I read articles and things, it's very sided to the union.
oh, of course. So the media is left leaning. It's liberal. They're always going to swing to that side.
So when you say do your research, friends of mine who are left leaning are like, I'm pulling up this article right here from the Tribune, and I read anything. That's not what happened.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, I would say ask your legislator. Ask your legislator why they voted for the bill or didn't vote for it, because not everyone voted for it. To get the arguments for that. I mean, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Go straight to
do you
the
see
source.
that happening in any other states? Because obviously we're trying to be a broader market than just here in Utah, here at God Country. But
South Carolina, Texas banned collective bargaining, and then it looks like Trump's going to do it too at the national level.
Well, he's just getting rid of the Department of Education. Which
So
perfect.
So collective bargaining, any union can do it if they want. He's going to ban it for public unions, just like we already did at the state level. So that's where he would, because there's unions for a lot of things. But if it's like state employees having a union, let's say, for example, like they shouldn't be able to collective bargain because we pay them as taxpayers. Like they're already represented, just like you and I are from the legislature. Like we are elected to represent them and be a voice. So
so they shouldn't have to
No.
force that money, because that's the one thing I hate is when people in these unions are purposely trying to take your freedom away by forcing your funds to go a certain direction. If I'm giving any funds of any type from my paycheck or anything else, I need to direct exactly where those funds are going. That should be my choice and not a union's choice.
And I'm not saying unions don't have a purpose, right? We're not canceling unions. We're just saying the terms of how they negotiate from a private union versus a public union are completely separate and should be separate with how they function.
That's good to know.